collective, your first card would be hustle mode. Are you working this weekend? If you're not working, you're definitely working on a detailed project, whether that's a craft, a hobby, something that you've been working on to finish, okay? Some of you might be like a technician. I see like a technician, IT, something like that, or something with crypto or stocks could be significant. You might have to be on your phone or your computer a lot. I see a lot of chatting that's going on. If not, it's just a craft or a hobby. Like you're just working on you're working on your money. When you're not at work, you're doing something at home or wherever you reside, and that money is never ending. Okay, it's coming in constantly. Okay, um, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort, sleep can wait. Spirit sees your effort when it comes to the hustle mode. Okay, that's why your finances are coming in so fast and rapidly, because it's the determination. You're keeping your faith here when it comes to like not being broke. Okay, shadow work. We also have shadow work. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meeting your darker self. Y'all are doing some shadow work this weekend. You don't even need to be journaling stuff out. I feel like you possibly are just realizing that there's a lot of things that you still have to work on. And let me tell you, shadow work is never ending. It's never ending, okay? You may have been faced with something recently where it did make you take a look more in the mirror when it came to your actions and how you treat people. Okay, this is not going to resonate with all of the collective. So if it does not resonate, don't take the message. I always tell people that don't take the message. A lot of times it could only be like a few minutes or a second that something might possibly resonate. Okay? But something here is very something with shadow work. It doesn't even need to be this week. It could just be the energy that you might be walking in right now, where you're realizing some things that you need to work on. And it's like you're going more deep into your emotions and how you can handle it, how you can regulate your emotions a little bit more. Because you may have had a situation recently where people really tried to, I don't know, pin you down or make you feel like your emotions were not credible in some way, like made you feel like you're not allowed to feel the emotions that you're feeling. Okay, and you may have lashed out. Okay, I see somebody like going through a situation where people were picking at them in some way, or just these people might know though your shadow. Okay, somebody knows somebody's shadow and they take advantage of that. Grow up. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that message was, but somebody definitely is trying to pick at your fears, your emotions in some way, because this person is immature. Somebody is very immature. And this could be a person that is talking about you with the gossip card. I feel like you're not even paying no mind. You know this person is running their mouth. This person, now with gossip, it is one of the highest forms of magic if people don't know that. So this individual actually is creating like their own like witchcraft in some way with spewing and gossiping, because it goes from one energy to the next and it spreads like wildfire. So this individual, they talk too much, but they're not getting the facts straight. Okay, they're not getting the facts straight. Secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, this out. This could have been a friend or somebody that you considered a friend that is running their mouth to hide up their own behavior of what they did within a situation. Okay, you might be finding out that somebody was talking. And this could have been an old lover. I'm seeing here with some of you, it may have been an old lover or somebody that you really did care about. Okay, this person could have a beer belly. I don't know why that's significant. Somebody could have a beer belly or drink a lot. Okay, getting like a beer belly. This person might be, I'm getting that because they're talking too much, that this person might be having stomach issues, but that's because of all of the word vomit that they're spewing. Okay, let me get some letters Let me get some letters. The letters may or may not resonate, okay? Something with the letters that I need to pull up right now. Let me get some letter spirit. This person likes to drink coffee, or you do. If not, it's definitely like a herbal tea. V could be significant. Something with a red van. The letter E could be significant. This is somebody that you vented to with the VE. Vent. I'm getting vent, okay? Venmo. Something with Venmo as well. Elephants could also be significant. That might be a spirit animal that you love. Okay, you could be very spiritual. X could be significant. Like I said, somebody might be having stomach issues because of the gossip that they've been spewing. This person, they might be getting some x-rays. That's by intuition. I'm doing only oracle cards, okay? And these are just letter cards, okay? Somebody might be getting some x-rays done. Something with the liver or the kidney, or just, listen, just stop, okay? Somebody's hella immature here. The letter A could be significant. You might be detoxing from a lot of things right now, which is requiring you as well this weekend to eat healthier. Okay, some of you might actually need to eat fruit more, like more fruit, okay? Apples could be significant. If not, I see like melons. Something with melons like cantaloupe. Okay, cantaloupe. You might love cantaloupe. I would advise for you to eat more like fruit. Something with water, like watermelon. W. With a W, something with the letter W could be significant, but I'm also getting that the person that chose to gossip, it could have been an ex-lover. Doesn't matter. You use your own discernment when watching my content. Make sure that you're always using your own discernment. Don't go off what I'm always saying, okay? Because like I said, a lot of times only a certain portion or a second could only be resonating. With W, somebody jumped on the bandwagon when it came to some type of gossip or some type of like putting you down in some way. It's very childish, okay? Somebody's fucking hella childish. This person is very robotic. You know that this person acts like an NPC. Somebody is a heavy NPC with the R, the robot. Something with robots could be significant. Somebody could work with technology. Something with technology, possibly. But like I said, somebody could act like an NPC. It's very robotic. They script a lot. One more. L. Okay, something with the letter L. Rain. Rain. Okay. Trying to spell these letters out in some way. Yeah, rain. Lions, though, could also be significant. That could be like a spirit animal for you. You might be a Leo. Okay, Leos, they're lions, okay? Somebody might be born in the year of the pig. This person didn't learn their lesson last year, because I feel like the enemy wasn't the enemy for the snake a pig. This person did not learn the lesson. I feel like something with karma here, karmic debt, where this person thought that they got away with some type of gossip from last year or something that they did to you, when in reality they did not. Okay? Possibly. One more from this deck. This is the second time I've seen real. Okay, you could be very real and authentic. Also, like I said, this could be somebody that was like a past lover that has commitment issues. This is a commitment issues card. Afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom. It's complicated. But if it's not a commitment issue, this is somebody that had a, this could be a person that did not commit to your friendship fully. Okay? I'm getting another scenario where, like I said, it could be a friend. Some type of outside interference, possibly, if you were dating somebody that has a, like, they're not able to commit to even being a real friend or a real person towards people. It's very immature and is very inauthentic. Okay? This person might be sending you a message. You might be receiving a message, like I said, from somebody in regards to the gossip, or they might be apologizing. I see like an apology coming in after they did something really ridiculous, this person. One more. Breadcrumbing. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Like I said, somebody has commitment issues with even being a real partner or a real friend. You don't want people like that in your life, collective. I know from experience. Okay, I'll be the first one to tell y'all that these, no, you better jump. Once you actually get like the verification that somebody is fucking shady, bye. Okay, dip the fuck out. Okay, I only know from experience. I be done. Like, what the fuck? Like, sometimes it takes us a little bit longer because we care about people, we love them, and we feel like we don't want to let ourselves down when trying to put our all into a certain situation. But a lot of times it's just best just to cut it off as fast as possible once you see that somebody is shiesty. Okay? A new day. Y'all might be spending a lot of time grounding and being outside. Okay? But you're also looking at this like every day is a new day. And whatever somebody is doing here to conflate your energy and throw you off in some way, they're the person that's going to look dumb at the end of the day. Because I feel like you were really authentic with this person. Very real, okay, and upfront with them, where they didn't need to act breadcrumbing or be a gossiper, okay? And with that, you're going to find the right people with a new day. You're going to find the right people. I see that with some type of loss here, you're actually gaining, okay? Whether somebody realizes that or not, levity, you could be very bubbly. But I get from some type of experience that you've been going through that it's actually elevating you in some type of way spiritually. Like, you're more aware, okay? When you see something off bat, you're just gonna fucking dip when it's shicey. You're gonna go off your intuition without, like, you might be very intuitive, but it's something here where it's like, one red flag, you're fucking out. You're not going to wait for another one or even a third one. You're just going to dip, okay? Some of you might already know. Some of you might be petty, though. You might like to see how far people actually take it. I get it, okay? But there's something here where it's like, all right, I don't have time for that. I'm out. Listen, I was advised to take this one, the portal. The portal's coming out. I'm advised to take this one because it's something with the portal here. With you closing something out, it actually opened up a new door and a new portal for you to walk through. Collective, where you're gaining more friends that are more authentic. Whatever was a loss, you're actually gaining. So it's like more abundance on your end. Okay, your money is going to be looking okay. You're not going to be stressing over situations that don't matter. And it's like somebody, like, it's like you're jumping timelines and you're not going to be able to, these people are not going to be able to be in your energy or your timeline, the one that you jump into. Okay, you're not even gonna cross paths with these people because you're jumping timelines. Somebody here jumps timelines. And the reason why you're able to overcome spilled tea and gossip is because you're jumping fucking timelines. You're not even running into these people. You're not letting the energy even bounce off of you, okay? Even like get in your aura. You might like grapes, vine, like something with wine here. You might be a wine drinker. Letting go. You're letting go. You should have been cut off the situation, I feel like, in fall. Something with fall time could be significant. Your birthday might be in the fall time. You might be October, November. I see some of you might be December, okay? If not, it's like late. I'm seeing like late September into like December. Your birthday might fall in between there. If not, whatever. One more. Projections. You're no longer carrying people's projections anymore. It's not your baggage to even carry. Collective, it's not your baggage. You know your flaws already. You know what you've done as well. You don't need somebody talking for you, gossiping and talking shit. No, you know what you've done. You're very aware, and you don't need nobody projecting their shit on you. Okay? You already know what you're aware of when it comes to your past and current past, recent past. Okay? Recent. I said current. Something could be current energy though. With some type of situation. Y'all might be dating. Somebody wants to take you out on a date with blind date. But surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions could be love or disaster. Be careful though. Y'all might be online dating, or you might run into somebody that you might want to date, or they want to take you out on a date. Be careful, because it could either go very well or it could be very bad. Okay? This person might have like curly hair. Like Jerry curls. I see somebody has Jerry curls. Okay? If not, it's like dark hair. Somebody has like dark brown hair, like black. Okay, anyways, peace out, guys.